Luz y progreso y gracia a la misericordia. This is SANCISTA Luis, and I'm doing a video, a vlog today on a particular saint, and you'll see pictures of him during the video. Is San Aparicio. Okay, this is a vlog that I'm going to do on that particular saint, and I'm going to show you a picture of him now, or probably in the beginning of the video. Anyways, I have, in Science and Espiritismo, we have a cuadro espiritual, and we have all these certain saints that we venerate, that we honor, and then we have these seres that we also honor and venerate. So, you know, and some of these saints that I honor and venerate are not part of my cuadro espiritual. One being Santa Bárbara. I have this very deep love for Santa Bárbara. Always have, and she's part of my altar. I just have her. I venerate her, love her, and respect her. Another saint that's not part of my cuadro espiritual and that I know very little of is a saint known as San Aparicio, San Sebastian Aparicio. So I'm going a little bit too ahead of myself. Let me tell you the origins of why I have this love and respect for this saint. When I was little, my grandmother, Abuelita, may she rest in peace, she would say, "Nene, when you lose anything, you go ask San Aparicio. You sit down when you get to that point when you're desperate, when you're aggravated, when you're frustrated. You sit down, you breathe, and you say, Ay, San Aparicio que aparezca, San Aparicio que aparezca, San Aparicio que aparezca." And if it's meant for you to have it, San Aparicio is going to tell you where it is. So I remember these words from my grandmother, and I always, when something valuable to me that I can't find is missing, I sit down and I breathe and I meditate. You know, when you get to that point when you're looking everywhere and you can't find it, because I don't like to invoke the saints for any stupid thing. You know, I like to wait till the last moment where I have to do this, you know. So here I am in any situation. It has never failed me. Whenever I get to that point that I can't find this certain object, I go to the saints. I don't call the saints for any little stupid little thing. It has to be something really important. So whenever I sit down, I just sit down, and I told my mother this, but I sit down and I just, Ay, San Aparicio que aparezca, San Aparicio que aparezca, San Aparicio que aparezca. I always say 3 times. And usually I hear a voice, it's like a whisper in my head, and it says in Spanish, you know, Nene. It always says Nene. Nene, cheque aquí, ve averigua aquí, busque aquí. And wherever it says for me to go look, I go look, and there is the object. Mucho respeto, San Aparicio. I light him a little candle. So let me go to the story of why I'm doing this video. Traditionally, when I do ceremonies or anything, I like to have protection on. Brujos and Espiritistas, Sancistas, whoever you may be, we like to have our protections on. You know, no matter what we do, we like to have some form of protection. In May, I had gone to the river. Now, I always like to wear rings, and I don't like to wear them on the videos, but when I go into nature or wherever it may be, I like to have my protecciones. And on my left-hand side, I always have, these are gifts. On my left-hand side, I have my calavera, you know, and there's a reason why I have my calavera on my left-hand side. And this was a gift. And on my right-hand side, I have mi indio. This indio was given to me by my neighbor, who's a Espiritista, and this was bought in Puerto Rico, and it was blessed in a Templo Espiritista in Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. So, you know, it was given to me with much love and much respect. So I remember, this is the 3rd one that I had. The 2 ones that I had before this, I had lost at the river. It could have been swimming or whatever it be. I took it off, and the spirits of the river took it, and I never found it. So I remember it was May, and I was doing a certain ceremony for a client, or a blessing or a cleansing, you know, and I said to myself, you know what, I'm going to take this ring off, because it's valuable. But this is the third one. The other two I had bought, but this one, it was blessed in Puerto Rico, in a Centro Espiritista, and it was given to me with much love, and I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to take it off, and I'm going to place it in this certain area, and when I come back, I'll put it on. So I had done the ceremony, and when I came back home, I had forgotten all about it, didn't put it on. A couple days later had passed, and I went to go put on my indio, and I couldn't find it. And I'm like, ay Dios mío, where's my indio? Where's my indio? I looked around, I said, it'll appear when it appears, I'll find it when I find it. So this is May. This was in May. May passes, June passes, July almost ending. Last night, I'm looking all over my house. It's like 3 months already. And I'm like, oh my God, where is my ring? So I couldn't find it. I was like in desperation, because it's a gift. If I buy it and I lose it, if I purchased it and I lose it, then I'll buy it again. You see what I'm saying? It's not as valuable as it is if it's a gift to me by someone else. And it doesn't have to be anything expensive. This is just a stainless steel ring. It's a gift. It's the thought that counts. And it was blessed, and it was given to me with much love and much respect. So I value it as if it was the most precious metal in the world for me. So anyways, last night I'm in bed, and it was around 2 o'clock, almost 2:30 in the morning, and I'm almost at that level when you're still awake, but you're heading into the dream world. You know what I'm saying? When your spirit, it's time for your spirit to leave the material body and journey and do what it's got to do. And I'm in those two levels when, and I wasn't even invoking San Aparicio, mind you, because I don't like to invoke him for any little thing. It has to be something. I don't invoke any saint, or I don't call or pray to any saint for any stupid little thing. It has to be something very important. This was important. I'm surprised I didn't do it. But anyways, before I had fallen asleep, I remember, I looked for the ring, cleaned my bedroom, looked for the ring, couldn't find it. When I sat down and I did the rosary and I did the prayers and I said, ay, San Aparicio que aparezca, San Aparicio que aparezca, San Aparicio que aparezca, that ring. Put my head, put my head on the pillow, almost in the level of, I'm still awake, but still heading into that dream world, when I hear a voice that says to me, and it always speaks to me in Spanish, and in a whisper it says, Luis, averigüe debajo del sillón. Go look under the cushions of the couch. 2:30 in the morning, I'm tired. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm just too tired, and I fell asleep. This morning, I woke up, forgot all about last night, go to have my coffee, make my coffee, go outside, go salute the day as I salute the sun, I salute my ancestors, I salute my spirits. Having my coffee and just, just thinking about nothing in particular, just let my mind be free, when all of a sudden I hear the voice, that whisper that says, averigüe debajo del sillón. Go look under the couch. And I'm drinking my coffee, and I'm like, my ring. So I drink my coffee, drink the last shot, and I go into my living room and I start moving my couches and blah, blah, blah. And lo and behold, 3 months later, I find my indio, mi indio. And San Aparicio, thank you. You haven't failed me yet. Today I put this shirt on. I don't have much blue. I'm gonna buy you a blue candle, some cake with blue icing. I'm gonna thank you because you've always been there. You've always helped me find these things. I know very little about you, San Sebastian Aparicio, but you have never failed me. And muchas gracias. I just want to say thank you. You've never failed me. And for this, I dedicate this video to you. Con mucho amor, con mucho respeto. San Sebastián Aparicio, Santo Sanse.